In dealing with debt, much is happening with credit cards. We have Ted Rossman, the senior industry analyst at Bankrate.com, here to help. Hello to you, Ted. Thanks for being on our show.
Hi, Angie.
This is so fascinating. What's happening with the chip shortage and what does it mean for credit cards?
We don't think of credit cards as being electronic devices, at least not in the same vein as cell phones and TVs and things like that. But credit cards are caught up in the global semiconductor shortage because credit cards contain microchips for security purposes. And credit cards are pretty low on the global priority list for semiconductors. Furthermore, smaller credit card issuers are even further down the list. So what I'm hearing is that especially smaller issuers like credit unions and community banks, their customers are sometimes waiting a long time for a replacement credit card. Sometimes 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, maybe even longer.
What should consumers do?
My best advice would be to see if you could use your credit card in a mobile payment service like Apple Pay or Google Pay. You don't need the physical card for that. Sometimes you can even get access when you've been newly approved before that physical card arrives in the mail. Or for an existing customer requesting a replacement physical card, you're probably even more likely to have digital access. Otherwise, the best you can do is probably apply with a larger issuer who's less likely to be experiencing these delays.
On another topic, how much money are consumers wasting by not using gift cards?
About half of us are sitting on unused gift cards. The average value per person is $175, and this actually adds up to $21 billion across the economy. So it's a really big deal. My homework assignment for all of us would be look around. Check your wallet, your purse, your glove compartment, your junk drawer, anywhere these unused gift cards might be hiding, because these represent real money.
Do you have any tips for us?
Gift cards will not get more valuable over time. In fact, they lose value to inflation, sometimes to inactivity fees, which can kick in after a year, and also sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We forget about it, we don't use it, the store goes out of business. So make sure to use these gift cards sooner rather than later. The best value, obviously, is if you buy something for yourself. But short of that, maybe you could buy a present for a friend or relative. Maybe they have an upcoming birthday or other occasion. You can even re-gift the physical card. I wouldn't do that with a weird $7.87 remainder, but you can often load these up to a more socially acceptable amount. So you give that $25 gift card or $50 or something like that. And if worse comes to worse, you can sell gift cards on resale sites like Clipcard and Raise. You won't get full value. You'll probably get 70 or 80% of what the card is worth. But hey, it sure beats nothing.
One final question to get to. What's going on with credit card interest rates since the Fed raised rates earlier this month?
Credit card rates have actually edged down slightly this month. They've been pretty flat, really, from 19.95% at the beginning of the month to 19.94% at present. But don't be fooled by this leveling off. The general trend has very much been up. A year ago, the average credit card charged 16.34%. So between the Fed rate hikes and inflation, people are really getting squeezed. Credit card rates are hovering near the highest point on record. Credit card balances recently hit a new all-time record, and more people are carrying credit card debt. So it's so important to pay off this high-cost debt as quickly as possible. My top tip, if you're struggling with credit card debt, would be to get a 0% balance transfer card. These allow you to pause the interest clock for up to 21 months.
All terrific information. Thank you so much, Ted.
Thanks for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.